Well, it's Saturday morning. It's about 9 o'clock. I crawled into bed at almost 5 and went to set an alarm for 7 and woke up at almost 20 past 8 saying, why didn't my alarm go off when I opened up my phone? And I was on the set page and just fell asleep. So anyway, just took the dog for a walk, had a shake for breakfast, and just gonna get back at it. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to try and fire it up. I got a chicky hood top here. Hopefully this thing doesn't smash me in the head. And we're going to see if we have vacuum, if we can set timing, and just the carburetor without, I may be running for my earmuffs. We'll see. Alright, what do we got here? Alright. Oh, ha! Forgot to hook up the battery. Colby's hooking it up. I know. Hurry up and wait, right? She's gonna fire. Just a minute. Hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Alright. Yeah, and keep an eye on the gauges and stuff like that. Just give it a wiggle, make sure it's in neutral still. I was able to spin the drive shaft, so it should be. Alright. I guess. Let's just run the fuel pump and see where the pressure goes. Okay, we're sitting at about 5. Bounce at 5 and 6. And I don't see any leaks yet. Alright, let's see what happens. 10 past 10 Saturday, and we're still here in the garage. If you caught a clip of that, the last part of it, we just fired it, set the timing, adjusted the carb roughly. This carburetor wasn't 100%. That's why my buddy didn't want it on his car. So I think one of the idle circuits is plugged up. Whatever. I'm still appreciative to have it. So because we're not idling, we're going full throttle pretty much everywhere we're going. So we had the typical common problem where you wire the alternator to the same wire as the ignition, and when you go to shut the switch off, it stays running because the alternator back feeds. So we're just running a separate wire. We're going to run that to the fuel pump power, and then I'm going to work on getting it down. I still got to do something with that back fender because it's like flapping in the breeze and hitting the tire. And I got to tap the front lug nuts real quick, get all the lugs on the front, and we're going to let it down. Probably do a burnout in the garage if Colby will let me. We'll see. All right, we're still in the garage. It's hard to get a picture of it, but this is what we're talking about right here. Front tires in the air, back tires on the ground. Think I can do that with street tires? Nope. But it sure would be cool. I can't wait to have these things going full throttle. Oh, we're getting there. Lug nuts in the front, and I think we're pulling it out, messing with the quarter, and getting this thing loaded. Looks like I'll probably just be racing for tomorrow, but either way, I want to get up there tonight. I'm going to be putting hubcaps on this thing, so I just wanted to cover that. It does have all 5 lug nuts on all 4 wheels. Maybe it'll save some aggravation on check-in. See 1 second. Just trying to get a video of all the lug nuts on. That's just for check-in. Sorry if that made it into the video. All right, 12:30 Saturday check-in. Dragway's 3 hours away. Most likely not running today, but you never know. Sometimes they run until dark. But either way, I want to get up there. Getting through things. As you probably saw, we did the first burnout, and holy crap, that sounded so good inside. Like, super satisfying. So if I get one burnout at the track and one rip down the track this whole weekend, it'll all be worthwhile, because this thing sounds the part. Like, it sounds good and it feels good. I made a transmission tunnel, which I kept forgetting that I had to do. That was just down and dirty. Got that quarter panel tacked on good enough, down and dirty. Put a patch over where the spare tire goes, and curveball fuel leak. And as you saw before, I was cobbling stuff together yesterday with a bunch of fittings that I had, and one of them I should have known better. Sometimes you get fittings like this, that one's a straight one, that like come with radiators and stuff like that are pre-flared, and they're a single flare, they're not a double flare, so there's not a lot of meat here for them to seal. That's probably what that one was, in a rush, not paying attention. So I'm going to tear that down, see what other combination I can come up with. If I can come up with a reducer, I do have just a barb fitting. So I'm in the middle of hunting that, get back to it, and I want to get this thing loaded up real soon. For one, I'm getting hungry. Two, I want to go do a burnout, a real burnout. Well, it's about 3 o'clock p.m. It's loaded on the trailer. It's as good as it's gonna get for now. And whatnot, I'm gonna load up some supplies, clothes, and everything, because I'm just gonna sleep in my truck tonight at the dragway and see what happens tomorrow. You never know. Maybe I'll get up in there tonight for one run, one burnout or something. See what happens. Officially on my way to the drags. Wish me luck. It's a 3-hour drive. Half hour away, going smooth. And the rag in the gas tank cap is holding in there on the highway. I don't think this thing's ever done 80 miles an hour in quite a while. There she is. She's ready to rip. And so am I. Well, made it. It's drizzling out. They're ending it for the day, but I'm here for the morning. Already met up with some of my buddies. And tomorrow's gonna be a badass day. Well, hit the dragway. It's after hours. I can't run on it, but I'm gonna run on it tomorrow, and I'm pretty damn excited. So yeah, a little after hours. Went out to dinner with my buddies, and then hanging out with some friends. I ran off to use the bathroom and just wanted to walk over to the track. But I'll try and get some footage of some of the cars and stuff tomorrow. But Saturday night, Sunday morning, weather permitting, we'll be running.